Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.01868 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 1.79%. and in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing my analysis on the editorial structures and the Fibonacci's, and allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by giving you a brief of what has been happening here on the Vechain chart. So Vechain, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.28 mark in a movement that I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And after seeing the all-time high, we have been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective structure right here, which has now taken us back to around the $0.17 mark in a movement that I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, there are chances that we might see a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 before we see a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure that I have right here, I can first give you a measure from the all-time high, where you can see that Vechain from the all-time high is down more than 92%, and that means there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low, and there are also chances that we might have completed the formation of that high Elliot wave count 2, but that doesn't mean there's no chance of making a new low here on the Vechain chart. We need to have that in mind also, and having that on the chart, we can also sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, using a trend-based Fibonacci to give us the long-term scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart, by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.46379 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Vechain to do in the next bull market in the formation of that wave 3, and this will only happen in the next bull market, and in case Vechain is able to recover from the bear market. So let's be prepared for such a scenario here on the Vechain chart, and jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see after making our low at around the $0.017 mark, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upside in a movement that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures, and you can see I have this Elliot wave structure in red, which is a fractal wave completing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1, we expected the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, which is a corrective wave, and because of its corrective nature, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure in the formation of that second wave, which we have right here, having this as the wave A, then a wave B. Then we continued pushing even lower in the formation of that wave C, which fully maximized the formation of a second wave. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside, the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, and using the trend-based Fibonacci, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.021 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that wave 3 to the upside to do. And for that to play out, we need to see an impulsive movement here on the Vechain chart, also manage to break above the 20-day MA, and also manage to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.02 mark. Once that happens, then there are chances of fully maximizing the fib level 1.618 in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. But in case we do not manage to break above the 20-day MA, which is now acting as resist, and also manage to break above the wave 1 high, then I think we don't have an impulsive nature in the formation of this wave 3, and because of that, that means there are chances of invalidating this Elliot wave structure that I have right here and continue pushing lower. And my next target area at the moment is the key area where we made our low at in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2 at around the $0.017 mark. In case we get to that target area down here on this this blue line, then there are chances that Vechain might be making a new low very soon, because this week I'm also expecting a lot of volatility, because from the Forex factory you can see that we have the FOMC meetings, and in case the meetings the meeting has a negative impact on the market, then there are chances of seeing a crash here on the Vechain chart and make a new low very soon this week. So let's be prepared for such a scenario. And I think the moment here on the Vechain chart, we are just about to invalidate this Elliot structure that I have right here, because Vechain is not showing any impulsive nature to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, and there are chances of making a new low this week. And that is my update for today. And also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, you can see we are trading it around the 30 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upside, and a bit of room for us to support any movements to the lower side before we get into the oversold region. Also taking a look at the MACD, you can see on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and that would mean no prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.